Seen and Heard was delivered by Keep and Kaimaz.
This is Sabrina Barber. Last week you were writing a rap and now you've decided that you're going to write a song. Could you share with us why you've decided to make this jump?
Because I feel more confident with my singing than with my rapping.
Have you had any ideas about how you're going to take the wonderful lyrics from the rap over to the song?
I'm going to use some of the same topics. I won't use the same lyrics, but I'll use the same topics.
Okay, what were you saying about the lyrics in the rap? They're a little bit...
I don't know.
Whack? Is whack the word?
No, they're just it's like lyrics that you can't really sing, you can only rap them.
We had a look at your rap. I think it's really good. What are the topics that you're going to be looking at for this?
Money issues, drug abuse, emotions and politics.
I look forward to hearing that when we come together next week. Do you just want to tell everyone briefly what you actually set out to do at the beginning?
We're supposed to do a rap, yeah.
And then what happened?
And then I ended up writing a song.
And then you recorded the song. Really, how long did it take? You did it in one day, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we've got that to play, and then Rich has taken it away and he's been tweaking it. How did you feel about writing your song? Was it quite a nice process?
Yeah, quite fun too.
What was different about it than your rap that you kind of enjoyed more? Because obviously you wanted to start doing a rap and then
I don't know, because I feel more confident with my singing.
And you've done more stuff before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where had you already sung before? Different places?
Oh, loads of places.
Tell them a couple of places around Cornwall that people might recognise. What was that place called? Do you know the one? The last place that you did?
Guildhall.
The Guildhall, brilliant, in Plymouth, yeah. And then that day we said, do you want to come down to the Hall for Cornwall, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then you decided that day and you came down and did part of Splanner. Absolutely brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really fun, really good, really impressed. And how did you feel?
Oh, really nervous.
You were, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were scared. So going back to the issues, the kind of influences with the lyrics, what you're talking about in the song, what sort of message did it carry with it?
It's kind of to do with money problems, drug and alcohol abuse.
Yeah.
It's basically just the youth these days. They don't have anything to do, so it's kind of just saying, why do this when you can do something else and get something out of it.
Exactly, yeah, no, that was a really good message. And also for you, some personal stuff and your way of, remember you said it in the song?
Yeah.
Personal stuff and what you've been through and just saying how you can come out the other end.
Yeah.
And it's really good, and I think it's a really inspiring song, and I reckon a lot of people that I've played it to have enjoyed listening to it so far.
Yeah.
So have you got anything do you think in the future, once you've done this podcast, you might be interested in doing more music or more podcasts?
I want to do a career. Well, I'm not sure. I possibly might want to do a career on my singing and stuff. But
Wicked, yeah, no, definitely. Well, you've got it all there, really. It's just dedication and writing. Have you been writing anything else?
Yeah, I've written 4 or 5 more songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we've got to hear one of those.
This is Sabrina Barber, and you're listening to Follow the Heart. This is.
Would you say outside in the rain, drinking that stuff cause you think it stops the pain? Everybody knows that you got a good brain. Stop playing games, you need to get an aim to get somewhere in life. Yeah, you need to get rid of all that strife. Yeah, cause it won't help you, you ain't got a clue. So stop messing with your life, yeah. Not saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah, when I'm not saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah. What's the point in making things worse? Everybody knows that you ain't got no words. Stop acting like you're something else. You should know that you gotta be yourself. Follow your heart, don't let it fall apart. Follow your dream, be heard and seen. Queen in the team, stitch at the seams. Singing this verse under life's curse. Not saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah, when I'm not saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah, we understand there's nothing to do. You understand that it's you. Do you really wanna end it now? Like Rihanna taking a bow. Money, money, money isn't everything. So what's the point in mentioning how much money you have got? Unlike others who haven't got a lot. Not saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it and I'm not saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah, and I'm not. What's the point in always fighting? It's only pain and stress you're inviting. I've been there and felt that pain. Lost your friend again and again. I'm saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah, and I'm not saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah, I'm saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah, and I'm not saying everything has to be so perfect, cause it won't be worth it. And you know you gotta work it out. Yeah.
This podcast was produced by Sabrina Barber and Meg Chapman. Thanks to Richard Hune for helping with the music. This program was brought to you by MediaBox, a program that enables young people to create media projects and get their voices heard.